You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Hey man, what it is, look, you know y'all tapped into this off-rip TV, right? Some more Colorado content, so y'all already know what I'm gonna tell y'all. If you smoke, man, spark up your blunt. If you drink, get your cup, get your coffee, or whatever you do, and let's just get down to this. So this was some content that somebody had told me that I could put out, right? And he had asked me, he said, what age did I get put on, and how was my quote session? Okay, so I'm gonna get all the way down to it. So when I first thought I was cripping was in like the 90s. Man, I was in elementary, right? And saying that to say I thought I was cripping then because I was giving 3 dap, you know what I mean, to all the homies, man. I was saying cuz I was walking around with flags. I was going to school and I was getting down with dudes who thought that there was blood. I swear to God. And what, we in elementary, what, that's like what, 8, 9, 10? So yeah, man, it was so bad that look, one day we was downstairs, right, and I'm with the big homies and shit, and they had dressed the nigga up, man. I got flags all on my face, I got flags on my neck, out my pocket, I got the burner in my hand, I got the blunt in my mouth, and I'm young. Hey, they laughing about the shit, taking pictures. They like, man, look at this badass little nigga, right? But hey, I thought it was funny too though because I'm young. I'm like, man, hey, this tight. So one day, the police, man, they kick in the door, right? And they go downstairs. They find the pictures. Hey, I was so shook up. I knew I was going to jail. I swear to you. They found the pictures, man. Look, I'm like 8, 9, right? I got a blunt in my mouth. I got flags on my face. I got flags out my pocket. And then I got the burner in my hand and all the pictures. So they looking at the pictures, right? And they looking at me. They're like, who is this? Him? I'm shook up. I'm thinking I'm about to go to jail. I'm like, fuck, man. Damn. So they took all the pictures. They took them to the gang unit station and they kept them. I knew for sure. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to forever be in the goddamn game books, right? I'm like, damn. So middle school, right? I was trying to get put on the set. I'm telling the homies, I'm like, cuz, put me on the game, my nigga. This is what it is. And they weren't really trying to do it because I got older brothers and older cousins from the gang, right? So y'all know how that go. That was kind of really wasn't trying to do it. But I'm like, man, fuck all that. So I started my own little clique though, right? And I'm still banging Eastside Rider Gangsta Crip though. Everybody knew that. But I had my own little clique going. And we banging this all the way from like, I want to say from like 6th grade to about 8th grade summer, probably about 9th, right? And then soon as niggas got to high school, man, I told all the homies, I said, look, hey, this little clique shit cool, but we gotta be from something that's stamped. We gotta be from something that's official. They're like, yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So the people, my clique, right? We start splitting up, and you got people going here, people going over here, all that, and some people just start banging. But I get to high school, and it ain't nothing they can tell me. Shit, niggas out here putting it down for this shit, right? And we pressing this quote session. When I say we, I mean the people in my generation. We pressing this quote session, and at the time, man, the big homies, they wasn't really trying to quote nobody. Like, wasn't nobody else getting put on. So we came and we pressed that. We're like, nah, cuz we can't let this shit die. We got to keep this going, right? So they're like, all right, whatever. And even then, it took them years. It took them about a couple years, still, just to even put us on. That's why we was mad. But getting into the quote session though, man, hey, they just pop up one day, right? Knock on the door. Niggas in there chilling, and they like, man, y'all ready? And we like, ready? Ready for what? I'm like, man, y'all better get put on. I'm like, man, hold on, y'all niggas ain't gonna call niggas or nothing? And like, shit, Y'all was one pressing us for it, so it's that time. I'm like, all right, bet, right? So I called my cousin because he was about to get put on too. And I called him. I'm like, hey, look, is you ready, man? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, cause these niggas just popped up talking about a quote session. I ain't know nothing about it either, but I'm like, man, look, we got to get this over with. He like, cause I was just about to get my hair done. I'm like, well, shit, look like you got to cancel that, right? Cause that ain't about to happen. Like, this got to happen right now. Niggas like, all right, whatever, whatever. So we shoot down there, right, to my cousin's crib, and it's four, yeah, it's four people who got quoted this day. It's me, it's my bro, it's my cousin, and it's somebody else. So we get put on, and that was that. I mean, shit, we took our little lumps, our little bruises, and shit, that was that, man. It wasn't nothing personal. It was just business. That's what everybody got to go through when you join in the gang, man. You got to go through that. Well, not everybody, because I know some people, they got blessed on their set, and I ain't knocking that, right? Because I know it's some real stumped down niggas who didn't got blessed on. It's some real stumped down riders who didn't probably got blessed on their set. So I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm just saying, my gang, you had to get quoted. It wasn't no walk-ons. It wasn't no, I don't care who your peoples is, who your dad is, who your uncle, who your cousin, who your brother is, none of that. And you had to put in that work. You had to put that in. Because I be watching some people's channel, right? And they be like, if you grow up down here, we automatically putting you on. But down here, it ain't like that. Like, you could grow up down here on the east side and just be a regular east side nigga, right? Like, you won't be from no hood, you won't be from no set. You would just be a east side nigga. Because if you showing us that you can't bring that into the table, it ain't just got to be fighting or shooting. It could be a lot of different things. If you showing us that you can't bring nothing, and then you ain't gonna be from the set, straight up. And I ain't calling you no square. I'm not calling you no buster, no mark, none of that, man. Because it's some real solid niggas who ain't never got put on. But all I'm saying is it ain't for everybody. That's all I'm saying. But what I was like about, man, 16, 17 when I got put on, but that was kind of late for me because I've been banging the set. Like, I really feel like we should have been put on in like middle school, right? But niggas was mad. We like, man, we should have been like, man, what, right? But it is what it is, though. Hey, that was like about, man, this was like in 2007. So this was 17 years ago when I got put on, man. This is old though. But let me see. Am I forgetting something? I know I am. Every time I end these videos, man, I'll be like, damn, I forgot to say this or forgot to say that. But I think that's it until next time. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's 18s and A's. Hit that like.